Well, we are coming to you from Pune, where JAMCO actually has announced that it's going really big on India. And to speak more about the JAMCO plans in India in the future in Pune as well as in Bangalore and how that aligns with the global strategy that JAMCO has, we have none other than the CEO of the company. Kate, thank you so much for joining us here on CNBC TV. Let me begin by asking you, India now plays a big part for you. What are the plans that you have for India?
Well, one of the main plans that we have for India is just to really expand our engineering presence and our supply chain presence here. And India is one of the, if not the, places for engineering talent in the world, and so we would like to really expand our presence from that perspective.
And when we speak about expansion, are we speaking about investment only in engineering, or are we also speaking about manufacturing and supply chain?
Oh, absolutely, manufacturing and supply chain. And I've spent many years in India working with the suppliers in India, amongst the best in the world. So as we expand our engineering presence, we'll also be expanding our manufacturing engineering presence and really looking to bring a lot of new product to the suppliers here in India.
Okay, Kate, could you just put a number to what is the kind of investment that it would entail in the coming 2 to 5 years, and what is the kind of growth in terms of jobs, in terms of engineers that you are looking at in India?
No, absolutely. Looking to spend at least 150 million over the next couple of years in sourcing very high-end engineering talent, so probably anywhere between 500 and 600 engineers, and then outsourcing a lot of packages into the supply chain as well, so that will be exponential on top of that.
Okay, you know, JAMCO is actually a Japanese company known very much for its interiors, but what is the kind of play that you are looking at right now globally? Because a lot of other players are really jam-packed with the kind of orders that they're getting. Right. Where does JAMCO stand in that?
Well, JAMCO has a very long history in cabin interiors. Recently, August last year, Bain Capital invested in the company, and we really have plans to create a global platform in cabin interiors, very much focused on innovation, first class, business class, everything within that space, and really bring a lot of the innovation that's been missing in the industry for a long time now. So,
okay.
Number one player in cabin interiors and the high-end business class market.
Okay, so Japan, Europe, Seattle, India as well. What are the kind of long-term plans that you have for India? Of course, we spoke about supply chain, we spoke about engineering facility. What is it that you think India can play into when it comes to the global playbook for JAMCO?
No, absolutely. I mean, we've made 3 acquisitions since we acquired JAMCO, and we'll be making several more in the near future. I think what India has to offer really more than anywhere else in the world right now is very high-end engineering talent. And what we would like to see happen in India is for India to become a center of excellence for design. So really thinking not so much about just outsourcing engineering from headquarters, but really making India the headquarters center of excellence for lavatories and galleys going forward. So very exciting times.
Okay, you know, you have been a propagator of not having a particular headquarter and truly being global. So you have been having like these acquisitions left, right and center from Japan to the overall the world. Would you say that in the coming years you would probably identify and acquire some of the smaller companies here in India as well?
Absolutely a potential. We've been very specific. I think this industry, our industry, aerospace industry in general, has not been as good as they could have been as far as being global is concerned. We very specifically do not have a headquarters anywhere. We have a global team, and the acquisitions we're looking at are all over the world, and I absolutely could see in the future there being an Indian acquisition as well.
Okay, you know, the last question is not about particularly JAMCO, but I would want your sense on the entire aerospace industry. In fact, the aviation industry going through turmoil because of a lot of uncertainty. You've spent all these years in the aviation industry. Where do you think the world stands right now in terms of all the companies, all the kind of industry that are associated with aerospace and aviation? A lot of turbulence, as to say, globally. What do you think? What are your thoughts?
Well, I think it's true. The last couple of years have been very hard. As we came out of COVID, this industry was affected very deeply by that. But I also think now is a very, very exciting time. We're in this moment in time where there is more demand for aircraft than ever before. The big aircraft manufacturers are sold out many years in advance. And because of that, we're seeing retrofit cycles increase exponentially as the airlines refresh their aircraft. So from my perspective, for the companies that can truly be global, that can truly think outside the box as far as manufacturing, engineering is concerned, and can bring the best the world has to play. I think it's exciting times, and we intend to capitalize on that and vastly expand our market share over the next couple of years.
Okay. Well, Kate, thank you so much for joining us, and good luck for the India plans and well as global plans.
Thank you very much for having me. Thank you.
For over 25 years, CNBC TV 18 has been the guiding force for investors, steering them through the markets.
Start your trading day with cutting-edge insights and expert analysis.
Seize every opportunity by decoding the forces that drive the market.
Equip yourself with strategies and guidance from India's biggest market makers.
Invest with confidence as we beam live from the CNBC TV 18 Motilal Oswal studio.
Hey, thank you for watching this on CNBC TV 18. Hope you liked it. For more such interesting news and updates, follow CNBC TV 18 on all the social media platforms.